Okay, everybody, I just did a StreamYard live. I just did a huge StreamYard live with one of my bonus children, Jordan Long, who is singing with the Nashville Tenors, who is quite successful. He did the world tour with Rent um, a few years back and went all over the world and got to be multiple roles and actually got to be the lead for a while. It was a great live. Super, super, super interesting. He talked about overcoming his ADHD and growing up and learning how to expand his business opportunities and work on his successes and things that he's good at, and how he learned to communicate with himself to build himself up into what he wanted to be. Basically, it's like, he manifested what he wanted to be with positive energy. It's a great story. It's a great conversation. He's such a beautiful individual. Please go watch it. I know that StreamYard was delayed on a lot of the notifications, and we had a lot of lag. For some reason, StreamYard was being a booger with notifications, but that's okay because it's going to be on my channel, and you can go watch it as many times as you want. Please leave feedback for Jordan and leave comments and questions, and he will be back in a few months to sing again for us. We're gonna do some Queen renditions and stuff like that. He is probably the bonus child that started my endeavor to really help children really understand what they're capable of, what's inside, manifest their dreams and make them happen and follow what they want to do, and not to listen to every adult, especially adults that aren't positive or aren't uplifting. He was the first child that really got me into working really well with kids that just needed a little bit more guidance and a little bit more energy focus. And I found out I was really good at that, and that's why I worked with kids in the wilderness boot camp. And then I came back after I worked in parole and worked with kids that were in state's custody due to trauma and addiction. I just have a really good niche with children that other people tend to, have kind of a combative relationship with. I do really well with them. And I felt so sorry for this little boy that was in second or third grade that was being told he was not a good kid because he couldn't sit still because he had energy. That doesn't mean you're a bad child. It means you have energy. It means you have to have an outlet. So I was just so happy to kind of take on this role and be able to see this spark within him and this talent and kind of set him on a path. But he absolutely accomplished everything on his own because he is the one that had all of the talent. I had none of the talent. I just kind of gave him the bumpers in life. Like, when you go bowling, I gave him the bumpers so that he wouldn't go into the gutter, and he got to a goal and he actually accomplished something. And then as soon as he made his first accomplishment and he got his first reward and round of applause, it was on. He was doing his own thing and he was proud of himself and he was on fire, and he has just kept going and growing into such a beautiful young person. I'm so proud of him. So please go back and watch the live I just did. But I also wanted to show you that I did finish the rattle. I did finish the rattle, and buddy, it's a good one. And I've got a tag on it, but I also did a leather wrap down there. I love this striped feather. It's my favorite. It makes a whole lot of noise. It's hard to hear through the speakers, I'm sure, but I'm really tickled with this. I love the saddle over the water buffalo horn because the water buffalo horn does not secure as well as like a lamb's horn or something else. So I'm really tickled with this. This is actually probably going to go to my husband's vendor site at the 127 sale. This was great. It was great for my fingers. Look at all these beads I had to bead, all this leather work I had to do, all this wrapping I had to do with the embossing thread, all the feathers I had to put on. It was really difficult for my fingers, but it was really good physical therapy for them. And David did cut all my whitetail tines into the rattles. So this is one that I would expect someone would take into like their ceremony dance class, or into council, or into a costume class, at a powwow, or at a council meeting, a community meeting, a tribal meeting. And it's got a string of gemstones. It's got labradorite, Indian moss agate, and tiger's eye. And so it's got some really good gemstones with some really good juju on it. It's got buffalo horn beads, it's got wooden beads, it's got duck feathers and turkey feathers, and this is cow leather. Everything is natural that's on this, and I'm very proud of the way it turned out. It's very pretty, and when you're working with it and it does, everything hangs and rattles, it's actually really pretty. I'm tickled with it. It's the first one I've ever made. I'm going to make a few more. I actually ordered 3. I ordered 1 buffalo or water buffalo horn and 3 lamb's horns when I ordered. So I'm going to make more of these, but I'm really tickled with the way this turned out. And I just wanted to share that with you all because I probably will not have it that long. I think it will probably sell rather quickly. But I just wanted to pop on and say we did the StreamYard. We did the interview. He did some singing. Go check it out. Leave us a lot of feedback. Fill the comment section up. Ask him any questions. He will be around and he will chit chat. Jordan is a wonderful young man. Everyone should watch this. Everyone who has a child that at some point you thought, what am I going to do with this kid? There's too much energy. I can't get him focused. You need to watch this interview. This young man has overcome so much in his life, and he's done it with such finesse and style, and all it took was one person believing in him and one person saying, no, you are not what everyone else is telling you are. You just have energy, and we can make that work for you. And his life just took off. But he has accomplished every goal because he's talented, and when he learned to funnel that energy and that talent, he's unstoppable. And I can't wait to see what else he accomplishes. But he's actually singing with the Nashville Tenors right now, so I'm like really impressed with my little bonus child. I love him to death. So go watch that video, give it some love, and we'll try to do this again in a couple months. We did the taxidermy haul video for you last night, so David was like, I don't have a lot to show him. Go ahead and share this time with Jordan. So that's what we did. But David will be back next Sunday night, and it will be after the 127 corridor sale, so we'll have feedback from that and hopefully a video showing you what we accomplished what he accomplished at the corridor sale. So next week we'll be busy, a lot of work, but I look forward to updating you and letting you know how we're doing. And I'm excited to try to have David take video and bring you some of the action from the corridor sale. Depends on my health if I'm able to get out or not, and the heat and all that stuff. But we'll have David and Lane absolutely funneling some videos and information. But if you want to do me a favor, go back and watch the StreamYard interview that I just posted with Jordan and give him some love. And let me know what you think, because we're going to start doing more interviews like this, and I'm actually going to have some parolees on, and I'm actually trying to reach out to Peter Freestone to maybe do a small interview with me as well. So we're going to start doing more of this format to where I bring people that I know that are part of my world, that have changed my life, and we're going to start to get to know them and see the magic that occurs when good people meet good people, and you give each other positive energy and you manifest positive things. So it's very important that I try to bring that and show that to you all, because it's very difficult in this time. It's very difficult in this day and age to find positive people and to find those positive relationships that, you know, do manifest positive things, because it seems like everyone is self-sabotaging right now. So I'm going to stay focused on the positive. So many more of those to come, and I appreciate your time. Go watch the video or let me know what you think. Bye, guys.